let's head on into our lower finals here. So the winner of this match will face Groll Aggro in the finals of our tournament. We've got some mono red versus four color Omnath for you all. Looks
All
like
right.
mono red is going to be on the plate,
That's
which
big.
sounds very very good.
Yeah, that's big, and that's the thing. These early turns, you saw, or we saw the greedy Omnath deck, the sideboard, all that red removal is because I think they recognized I need help with this. We got Red Cap Melee, Thundering Rebuke, just a ton of removal post board to try to give yourself a better chance. I didn't even notice they're playing Gilded Goose in this deck.
Yep.
Interesting.
And that's kind of one of those things that you can play when you don't have Shadow the Sky in your deck, right? Like that's not a card you ever want to play with the sweeper, but
Yeah. Looks like mulligans from both players.
oh, that's weird. They bought him the 8-drop.
Shocking. The 8-drop you have 4 of.
So Goose into Uro here, gonna be very, very reasonable.
Yeah, this 3-1 is powerful. This
Yeah, I was
3-1 is
just
really
about to pull
powerful.
up the Kargan Intimidator here. Really good aggressive shell. Like obviously it can attack for 4 on the third turn of the game. It provides evasion for some of your things.
Yeah.
Um, if you're on the greedy magic side, deck lists are heads up here so you can know if you're playing around anything by blocking or not blocking here. And I don't think there's any deal ones in the mono red deck, right?
I'm just having I don't think there is, but I'm just having flashback to old standard. Fervent Champion into Gilded Goose was so common in the Simic Food era. But yeah, it's nothing I expected to see now.
Oh, it's actually worth noting there that, Greedy Magic continuing to live up to their name. There are actually 2 Spike Field Hazards in the mono red deck list there.
Nice.
So
Nice.
it's like,
I think that's an exchange you're okay with, just because Gilded Goose just doesn't seem that good to me anyways. Like,
yeah,
right
yeah,
here, do you
that's true.
ramp with the goose and then it's just empty and you just call it a day? Like, I guess.
Yep, and then even if the goose dies there to the spike, that means they're not playing a 2-drop, and it means you get to eat the food to gain 3 life later instead of ramping, so it's
Yeah.
probably fine.
Yep. But hey, still a great setup here for you Yorian fans out there, cultivating, sacking a couple passages. That's got to be pretty close to getting to bring back Uro, but we got pressure on the other side coming in hot.
Lot of choices here. There's a lot of pressure, like you said. That Embercleave is going to be threatened to come down here, and I think Greedy's magic name might be catching up to him here this game.
Yeah, a little bit. I love this play here. Instead of playing Cultivate, being able to Nahiri's Lithoform? What? Wow, this deck is greedy.
That is one that we
I mean, I guess that is one heck of a combo with Felidar Retreat. Holy cats.
Holy cats. Yeah. How do you feel about cats, Corey? You blasted dogs earlier today. Can you say nice things about cats at least?
I don't think I can say anything about animals anymore. I feel like I'm put on blast here too much. So
We
no,
put
I'm
the
actually
fear
a
in him,
cat
champ.
person. I'm actually a cat person, but my fiance is deathly allergic to cats, so I'm now a dog person.
Okay, that's a good reason.
Okay.
So we see the goose bounce off of this 1-1 again here, but 14 coming across. The goose is going to get to make a little egg here, but, nowhere near the cards we need to escape this Uro in our discard pile right now.
We got into Nahiri's Lithoform, though, so we're set.
Yes, the landscape is going to shift around a little bit.
Yeah, I really like the idea of that card. There's those Gruul Landfall decks that you can kind of combo off with, but also just with Gruul aggro creatures to just kind of have that, did you ever play Magic when there was that, Scape Shift aggro deck? It was like you would just Scape Shift for value just to hit landfall triggers and you
I
kill them?
will have you know that I top forward a modern classic with Step Links and Scape Shift in my deck together.
I should have known.
You
I
got
should have known.
you
How
got
dare I question you?
the old soaring sea cliff in your Scape Shift to make your plated GOP fly.
But Jeff, you've been playing for so long. I'm sure you top eighted one of these tournaments with Shivan Dragon or something too from way back in the day, right?
Wow. I haven't even been playing Magic for 20 years. Thank you very much.
Okay, gotcha. How many trophies did you acquire on the SCG tour, by the way?
Wow.
Off topic,
Is this another dagger or do you not know?
No, I just don't know.
I hold the title for most open top eights without a win.
Oh no!
I
How many wins did you get, or how many top eights? I mean.
15 or 16.
Okay. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, I
Yep.
didn't mean that to be a dagger, to be honest. But yeah, I guess I don't see any in your background like every streamer does when they win trophies. So
Wow. Okay, now I no longer believe you that it wasn't intentional.
it wasn't. It really
I'm
wasn't.
sure. Yeah. Twist. Twist.
Oh God. Yes.
All right. Greedy trying to figure out exactly what they want to do here. I think they're dead either way. I think all the
Yeah.
permutations end with Ember Cleave ending their life. I guess they're technically not. No, they are dead on board, right? Like we can block the 3/1, and then we gain
Does
3,
Uro
and we.
change it?
No, we can't escape Uro. We're out of cards.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Then we're just getting some camera time in.
You know what mono red winning means, Corey? It means we're
Oh.
done 20 minutes earlier, and it sounds great.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm in. I'm in.
Mono red versus Gruul in the finals.
The beatdowns.
Keeping.
Oh yeah, someone's pointing out in chat the very good fact. Jeff's trophies are the friends he made along the way.
Isn't that the truth? Plus Matt.
Yeah. Plus cold hard cash, of course. Yeah, I think we're just kind of rolling through the motions here, thinking around, is there anything to play around? But I do not think this greedy Omnath deck can really play too much interaction game one anyways. And we actually see there's just none. There's no interaction game one from this deck at all.
And again, deck lists are heads up here, so like our mono red player knows that they're just dead. I'm just prepping us for the sideboarding screen here that's going to be coming momentarily.
I like it. I like it. These look like two different games.
Yeah. I'm doing really well in one of these games and not so well in the other.
Yes.
Right.
You gotta love just I get the never concede mentality, but come on.
Just
we're done here.
Click. And this one's not coming down to time, right? Like maybe in the what was that, the red black versus green white tokens we watched earlier today, I could see not giving up that one, but like we're gonna have time here. Sideboarding very, very quickly here. You see those Felidar Guardians being those Felidar Retreats being one of the things that Greedy Magic's reaching for here. See a bunch of cheap removal coming in. I imagine all of it's going to come in.
Took out the cats as well. Nice thing to take out there as well. What is it? Nylee's Intervention? I don't even know what that card does.
Let's pull that one up here, huh?
It looked like the pure definition of a fun of, that's for sure.
Deals damage to flying creatures, searches your library for lands, and puts them into your hand. Any land. Look at that.
Wow. All right. And I got to take back my statement about not having interaction. That's it.
It's true. That's true. You are just objectively wrong. They can interact with their own geese with this Nylee's Intervention.
All right. This card fits into this deck just as much as Rogues fits into the metagame.
Wow. He's so mean to me, chat.
All right, I'm done. I'll leave your Rogues alone. I'll leave them alone.
First the trophy daggers, and now we just can't leave my poor Rogues alone.
Yeah, no kidding. Chat, this is one way to not get invited back. Take notes here.
So we have keeps on both sides here. Definitely a much stronger hand for our greedy magic player here on the bottom. Lotus Cobra into Omnath into plenty of mana. We've got Hellhound and a couple of Phoenixes up top currently.
Yeah, this hand is definitely ideal. Removal spell or Cobra into removal spell here. Yeah, it seems great either way.
Thundering Rebuke, a great pickup for our top player. Able to...
Ooh, that's a nice one. I would think you want to try them first, but I guess Yeah, I think you try them first because now you can go removal and then next turn removal again and then sack Evolving Wilds. But you can't Shatter Skull smashing this way because you do not want to get a second mountain.
Hmm.
So a very minor thing that you probably wouldn't want to do anyways. But also if you were to top deck a blue or a white source, then you leave Evolving Wilds in your hand to kind of combo off. So just a small, maybe minor misstep there
Yeah.
as in form of sequencing.
Yeah, the mana in this format feels a lot more punishing in a lot of ways
Mm.
because of all the choices you have to make, right? Like even your pathways are requiring you to make choices and make commitments.
Yeah, just kidding. With that top deck, it was absolutely perfect to do Evolving Wilds, so no big deal.
Yep, I mean, had he taken your line, Corey, he wouldn't have been able to cast the Omnath this turn.
Hey, if we want to if we want to start attacking each other on this, he shuffled his library, so would have drawn a different card.
Oh,
Let's get
that's
real.
a good point. Oh, I don't know. I have it on very good authority based on the debugging screen going around on Twitter. There's a stack deck option, so the shuffler is clearly rigged.
Smart. Yeah, getting whitelisted on Arena is a cheat code, that's for sure.
So, gosh, I think with Omnath you can probably afford to bolt yourself here.
Yeah, but do you need? I mean, I guess you want the second red, but honestly, I think this is just a Triome tapped, get a Yorion into your hand, and then red cap melee turn. But
That's probably a good line, I
yeah,
suppose. Okay. Well, we're not attacking, are we?
get busy living or get busy dying, Jeff. Get on in there.
Oh, huge mistake on the misclick there. We see we bolted and our removal spell is a sorcery.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess maybe that wasn't the optimal line, huh?
Yep. Well, we can cap that one, I suppose. Another annex waiting in the wings. I think I'm gonna get my wish of a quick match into the finals.
Yeah, I think the greedy and Yorion player wanted the mono red Gruul finals as well here. So
That's just how it goes sometimes.
Yep. Nope. I actually did that yesterday, though. I tried the Thundering Rebuke card and totally passed. And I was like, oh, yep, I learned something today. So
Yeah, but I mean,
we
like,
all.
how often does that affect sorcery speed, right? Like, it even has the drawback of not hitting players, so you're like, this could be an instant, right? It just like only
Yeah.
hits planeswalkers and creatures.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely is. I guess it's kind of maybe a roast style card. It even looks like roast, to be honest. But
Well, to be
yeah.
fair, roast was a sorcery too, so I guess that's a good comparison.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I suppose it was. All right. Well.
I guess we're gonna find out here. Like, can Omnath drag them kicking and screaming across the finish line here? Like, the card's gained 8 life, and it's gonna get
Yeah.
to gain some more.
And I mean, there's another annex, but you know who does not care about creatures going to the graveyard? That's our good friend Eugene here.
So we're taking 5, 6, 7 here down to 5. If we draw like a cultivate,
Or just a fabled passage, right?
okay, that's not a terrible draw either. So we have 6 total mana. So we can Shatter Skull smashing both Phoenixes and no, just both Phoenixes. We have 7.
Yeah, that seems great. Or Yorion here is also pretty solid. Get another draw, but yeah, I think this. Yeah, here's the thing. I almost liked Yorion better, and then just play that land tapped, and then guarantee Ugin next turn. But I think this saves you from Embercleave. We know Embercleave's not there, so in hindsight, Yorion would be a fine play. But to play around Embercleave, I
Cleave,
think
yep.
this is a heads-up play.
Yeah, I agree. And again, it's very easy to make those decisions in the moment when you have all the information and they do not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think we were speaking too soon here. All of a sudden, if we get a land off the top here, this robber annex play is going to look real bad. You get to keep Omnath and everything, so.
yep. Oh no! Oh, we get to do all the things.
Oh, you're just slightly ahead of me, so all these top decks are just slightly delayed for me. So I'm like, oh no, what is it? It's Fabled Passage. Oh God. Oh, Fabled Passage and Omnath. Name a more iconic duo.
Goodbye, friends.
All right, Mono Red will have to win a game 3, it looks like.
Mono red in game 3 on the plate. Name a more iconic duo. Corey Baumeister.
Omnath and Fabled Passage. I just said that though.
Gosh. I'm pretty sure those are new kids on the block, okay?
Okay.
Mono red's been taking game 3 on the play for decades.
All right, I'll name a better one. Rogues at a 28% win rate.
Wow! He said he was done roasting me, Chad, and he lied. It hurts. It hurts right here.
I'll send some burn ointment to your house, okay? Oh, too good.
Poor rogues.
All right, well, this is discouraging. Attacking Ugin down to 1 when the plus ability kills Phoenix. Yeah, I like it. I think you go face, but they're in the situation where land is great, spells are great here, and that's brutal.
Yeah, maybe even a technically incorrect sequence there on the Ugin part. We should technically Ugin -3 and then blink the Ugin because it comes back at 7 regardless, but...
Yep, that's a heads up.
There's no wrong way to eat this Reese's at this point.
Yep, I agree. Cultivate, why not?
I'm not expecting much to change here post-board for either player. Maybe this extra spike deal 1 comes in on the draw for our greedy Magic player, but I expect mono red to be more of the same while they're on the play.
Yep, I agree. And honestly, I think with how greedy the deck is set up and just how insanely overpowered the Yorion deck's individual card rate is with Genesis Ultimatum. I mean, look at this. We still have 4 Genesis Ultimatum, 4 Ugin in the deck. Get your 1, gut shot in the deck and take out one of those cards, please.
Nope. The extra deal 1 stays in the board. Don't you tell him how to live his life.
All right, touche. But you just need stuff to get you to that late game, and if you can kill a Fervent Champion here, and then get to Omnath, that's all you need to do. So you'd think you just want to max out on interaction, but
listen, you don't name yourself greedy Magic and then not leave your extra removal spell on the board against aggro, okay?
Yeah, you're not greedy Magic and then you just side out the expensive spells for actual good interaction. That's not how this game works here. That's for damn sure. Hey, where's that force spike? Or where's that gut shot here instead of a thundering symbiote?
Listen, we've got a red cap melee, okay?
Yes. Yeah, especially in a deck that has this landfall creature. All right, that's fair. All right,
so we've got
beats coming in.
What's the new vortex called? I think it has vortex in its name. Roiling vortex here up top from our
I don't know what this card does. I know it's like you can't gain life or pay life to do stuff, but I don't remember exactly what this one does.
Does a damage each turn to each upkeep, and they can pay 1 to Skullcrack basically and stop life gain for the churn.
Okay, wow. It's a powerful effect.
Based on what Omnath did last game, and there's plenty of lands here for our mono red players, so I think we could very easily see them leave up this you can't gain life text for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's a really strong card here. I mean, just taking Omnath and Uro out of the equation when it comes to, being able to pull ahead because of the life gain, just takes that out, and that's perfectly fine.
It's also a big deal that it's slowly pressuring the player's life totals too, so it is the disruption while also providing a bit of a clock, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the 1 damage to you as a mono red player, you just don't care. Annex is a great draw there. We needed some kind of pressure, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Well played here on our. Well played there on their part. They activated the can't gain life in response to the Omnath. So that way you don't get got by a Fabled Passage there.
Yep.
Very heads up play. Omnath's going to make some mana here, which lets them Thundering Rebuke plus put Yorion into their hand. Strong turn here for our greedy player.
Yeah, and I mean, here's the point. Sure, we're not gaining life, but, we're not doing a ton either here. And just the individual card quality, like I was saying at the beginning of this match, we're to the point where we can cast these spells. And it's just so tough here. And we can start casting those giant green mythics next turn and just finding whatever you need.
There's a Torbrand. God, the Torbrand is
Wow.
so close to lethal. Wait, the Torbrand forces a block. You get to play the Torbrand, and then the tapped land makes your Hound a 2-power thing. And then Torbrand
Yeah.
also, is that lethal? I think that's
Wait,
lethal.
wait a minute. Torbrand with that enchantment is disgusting, isn't it?
Yes,
It's
it's
just
better
it's just
Vortex. Yeah.
bolting them every turn.
Yep. Torbrand makes all of your red sources deal extra
Sick.
damage.
I
So
think not.
if we Torbrand put the land into play, they can trade with the dog to not die to the trigger, but
Yeah.
then they're still going to 1 next turn from the trigger because they're going to take 3 from the satyrs, then 3 from the trigger.
Wow, and even the bestest of bird serpents can't really get you out of this. We need to draw an answer to Torben, and then even that they're at 1.
Yeah,
So then
the
you
vortex is
also have
lethal.
to
Yeah.
answer the vortex. I mean, what is needed again? I think is just another Omnath off the top, or Uro if we somehow could escape it as well. But looking at this greedy mana base, I don't think we're escaping Uro anytime soon.
And now, they're going through the counting that I just did there. They're like saying, okay, can I block a satyr and live? And they can't, because if they block the satyr, they take 7 with the Torbrand pumps, and then they take 3 next upkeep.
Yeah,
So
I think they're coming to the realization right now that they have to block. Oh, or this is going to be a very greedy no block and just die. That's a little too greedy, but
Okay. And I mean, like, even here, right? Like, you're not dead next turn, but you're not in a good spot. Like, you don't have any outs. Yeah, that's gonna do
yeah,
it. Wow. Torbrand off the top in conjunction with that Roiling Vortex. The Vortex denied 4 life from the Omnath, right? Which was very
yeah.
critical.
Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Vortex and Torbran together is an unbelievable combo here.
Yep,
Wow.
for sure.
Well, if you wanted Omnath or Yorion in the finals, too bad. It's Embercleave's time to shine here.
I would like the record to reflect that there are 0 copies of Uro in the finals of this tournament, so very clearly the card is reasonable and balanced.
Yeah. Jeff completely banned multiple players from the actual tournament that submitted Uro, but that's unrelated to the fact.
All right. So we don't go anywhere. We are going to roll right on into the finals here momentarily. Thanks for hanging out today, folks. Let's just get our